and then just put on the afterburners. That is from, my goodness.
That is from the parking lot by George King.
He's heading in the right direction.
Ooh. Oh, Winston gets dropped, and King gets the 4.
Right, that's probably the only claiming he didn't touch him.
Look at this. He drops him and shoots over him with 4-4.
With flail.
Will King take another 4 here? That's a tough 3.
Wow. Once he backs it down, but look at this fall away. Tough shot there in that corner.
There's the steal. Watch this easy layup. No, it's a big slam by George King. That time, Hopia chases that one down. Boy, that was literally a breakdown in defense.
Yes, and that's
Squad in the penalty, and now they're going to give easy 2 free throws. Nice spin.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to drop there for George King.
What power for you 3. I like you know, the way Blackwater played in the 3rd quarter of play. Everything was really coming from their defense.
King sees daylight, pulls up for the jumper. That's good.
So, you know, you would want to see him that they're going to be changing the look of their shot.
King, that's a 3-ball from the corner.
Here's the 12-second difference between shot and game clock. Kadim Jack taking out Motown 2, has shown a double. Oh, and he scores! Kadim Jack with the go-ahead.
Great isolation play.
Take a look at this again. Kadim Jack against Motown 2. The double is going to come as soon as he turns. But then he did enough to get away from the pressure. Probably the biggest basket of the game so far, Coach.
Kadim Jack shooting over the top of Mo Tautua. The shot has not been falling to him for him in the second half, but he delivers big time here.
Too tight.
Jack, big slam.
Here's Jack went on a spin baseline move, despite, you know, the executing with the baskets of transition, and over here he's just penetrating.
Watch his best move of the game, brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Kadim Jack with a big slam.
Hence, moving forward, they are expected to put a premium on assists and to clamp down on defense. Now, for the bottom here, Coach Renzi Bahar highlighted how they like their hustle.
Because of good defense, they're able to run a 2-and-1 here. But look at this slam dunk. No? Really pumped up the bench of the NorthPort bottom tier.
Spinning away from the double team, and Kadim Jack goes middle but misses the layup. Oh, this is going to be fun. Jack on the move, and he snaps it home.
This team averages 22.5 points per ball game, such as that one.
And if you miss a fast break layup, that is an invitation for the other side to run as well. This best move of the game is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle.
To 11 for the Tropa Giga. Kadim Jack gets triple team. Still gets the basket to go, plus the foul.
That's the Kadim Jack, even with that push by Galinato.
9th point for Kadim Jack. Crossover. Gets it to Kadim Jack. Kadim Jack, what a finish, and what a pass by you.
Yeah, he knew that the defender.
That game with Kadim Jack. Drives, drops it off. Jack gets fouled. Basket is still good.
That's a good two-man game there by Tolentino and Kadim Jack. They've shown it here in this play. A good drop pass there by Tolentino. Resulted in the basket by Kadim Jack.
Seems like Kadim Jack has figured out.
The United Center here in Antipolo. Carlo Pamintuan and Coach RG on the call. The spin and the end one for Donovan Smith. He knows where the double team is coming from.
Distinct advantage. Even if it was a fall away shot, you know that when he elevates a little bit, he will have at least 8 to 9 inches advantage in height against Anthony Semira. Robert Bolick, that is why an offensive foul. It was an illegal move to begin with. So a chance for Phoenix to inch in. And another basket here. Donovan Smith shooting over pure and find ways to survive in this conference.
Jumper this time, boy, he has his stroke down.
6 seconds gone by already, or 6 minutes gone by here in the second quarter, still nothing.
Smith.
And look at the activity of Donovan Smith. He likes it.
And this is a very different attack coming from Donovan Smith, because in their game against Magnolia, he mostly took jumpers to get to his 40 points, but now
Aljo Melesio showing his handle. And that's a second block there for Smith. Melesio had to shoot because of the short shot clock.
2 blocks.
Oh, and a slam on the other end.
Your matchup will be different. You have to be able to cross match when necessary. And that is where Donovan Smith has been able to find opening after opening, very close to the basket. Another layup. This time it's another dunk given up.
So strong inside. Little sidestep, could not finish off the glass. And that's a waste of possession here for NorthPort Batang Pierre that took an eternity to finish.
And it's been a frustrating evening so far here for Arvin.
Getting away with the dribble, attacking inside, no good. Rebound coming from Daves. Daves finding Smith. Smith with the flush. Take NorthPort back to the line. Let's take a look at that again. Daves with a great find to Smith. There's the easiest 2 of the game for Smith, and that was an important 2 to end that run for the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Oh, and that's a big basket. First triple there for Donovan Smith, and the lead swings back the way of Phoenix. But unless Phoenix scores here, Phoenix can get that to go. Second tap, Donovan Smith, basket and 1.
What a big third quarter here for Donovan Smith. Very quiet in the first half, but the locals carried the load and they got that lead. Now that the locals are struggling, Donovan Smith is taking over.
If the fourth quarter doesn't go their way. Just a 4-second difference in shot and game clock. Smith inside, and that is what we expected, Coach.
And it took his time.
Oh, look at RHJ claiming that rock back. Off Tana. 3-point shot is down, and that will be a triple-double. A 30, 20, 10 triple-double. We will have to look at the numbers, dig deep, because this might be an all-time performance coming from this incomparable PBA import. He has another gun. Some of his bench players. Take another look at this 4-point conversion from RHJ.
Burning as much time and then hitting you.
How do I answer this? If I say he was starting his career, then that makes me old.
No correct answer.
RHJ! My goodness!
Okay, let's check this out again.
See where he took off? Catches a body in Hayden Blankley as RHJ punctuates the comeback coming from the TNT Trovangiga here in
Jason Casa to be able to stop this guy. But fortunately, at that day, he couldn't.
Now, but just here's another look at that as Ronnie Hollis Jefferson just spinning on Escoto.
To a deficit of 13 over the top.
What a
Oh!
long distance connection as Watkins finishes with a block.
Oh my gosh, what a pass that was too, all the way from half court. Look at Cyrus Torres and go for it. Here it comes, kaboom on your head, Eastern.
Watkins and Endlex up by 15, 80-65.
Here's Watkins. Phases up against Thompson. Goes baseline. Watkins using that strength.
Wow.
He just shoved Thompson out of the way like Thompson was a baby. Look at the strength of Watkins in this play. Right there. I mean, this is like the Hulk shoving away Captain America.
setting them up, but he has yet to get his own shooting going. Watkins, second try, he slams it home.
Smith
got away with an offensive with a goal. You see this again. That's a goaltending violation that was not called, but good thing Mike was there to get second chance opportunity and a strong slam dunk.
Policarpio will work. One-hander will not drop. Watkins offensive rebound and another jam.
This guy is just a monster, and you've been reiterating that. We see this once again. A shot was taken. Ill-timed was that jump of Donovan Smith. And guess who was there for the putback? Mike Watkins once again, over 27 points per ball game and close to 20 rebounds.
As we take a look at the shot here coming from Edwards.
Yeah, you can see
Ryder
there
Jones.
that he's very comfortable taking those.
Almost lost it. Jones working against Vic Manuel again. Jones gets the basket and one.
Again, Jones showing us what he can do in the post, and at the time he was able to get a foul in the basket.
There's a 4-point lead here so far for the San Miguel Beermen, but that is after this basket here. Just a little tap there coming from Paraiso. Yeah, something like guard skills, able to move the ball around, as that will be a turnover. Kahilig read that all the way, and here's Jones!
Powerful dunk there by Jones off a transition. Scoring in transition and not always opting for the half-court sets.
This best move of the game is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. What a flush coming from Jones.
There's so many exciting Jones that played in the league, right?
Oh yeah, who's your favorite Jones?
Terrence Jones, remember Terrence Jones?
We go the other way, Jones inside.
Wow.
And that's a foul on the shot. Basket and one, and Jones.
In the transition play came from that, there was a mismatch, and they took advantage of that. And
finding Ratliff, the turnaround. Jay gets the basket. And the foul.
And guess what? Visible lead for NLAC. They threw it right over the top. Ratliff goes up. Not much of a foul there, but it was enough for the referee to
13 all. Jerome Lastimosa checking in for Mark Baroka and immediately fires a three. And a short. Ratliff gets it over McLaughlin and makes the basket plus the foul.
Well, that's really the elevate. Just a little body right there. Ika nga, konting kulang lang. And then there it is. Heard the whistle. It's going to be an end one.
Working against Fajardo. Ricardo spins to his strong side and hits the layup with a foul.
Ratliff able to get in deep. The double team was late here. There's Ratliff. Once he gets right there, that's way too deep. Very hard to start.
And now Brownlee attacks a slower pace. Oh! My goodness, JB, have mercy!
Don't be blocking me there and there. No.
30-second timeout. That's exactly what they do. But Dr. J, look at this once again. All of a sudden, an explosion. Detonation coming from Justin Brownlee, slamming it over the defense of Brandon Bates, giving us the biggest highlight of this first half so far. It is 44 for Barangay Ginebra, 42 for the Meralco Bolts. Back in with 2 personal fouls. Brownlee has been largely quiet. Oh, but he shows us a beauty, that left-handed finish.
Going to the free throw line. That was a no-look pass by LA. Look at this move first by Justin Brownlee.
3.5 left. Brownlee short. Ahanmisi wins the rebound. Maverick wants another 3. Can't get it. The back tap lands with JB. And that's an end one for Brownlee.
How was he able to get that rebound? It was done by Troy Rosario. Brownlee not giving up, finishing with his left hand because the outside keeping that ball alive. And then this left hand shot from JB.
38 points
here for the Meralco Bolts. CJ Perez tries to stay in front of Chris Newsom, trying to stay in front of CJ Perez, and he did a great job there.
Yeah, well defended.
What a pass! And the finish is worthy of it.
Kier getting going. If he can't score, he's getting other guys involved. That time spotting the streaking Akil Mitchell, who goes up with authority. Two-hand slam-a-jamma for him.
Akil Mitchell has turned it up here in quarter number 3, and the Meralco Bolts force the San Miguel Beermen to sue for time. It's been 9
and then with a 48-minute game, that's actually very difficult.
Oh, that's a great move there by Mitchell.
But they couldn't get the, the entry on that pass because of the defense sagging down.
Well, Mitchell says, okay, I'm not just going to be a tight ball game up to the last 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. With the way both teams. Oh, beautiful pass there by Chris Newsom. After a nice shot flake, he was able to get that pass between those defenders.
Mitchell with a floater, yes.
Great composure, Anthony. Here there was a...
Mitchell tried to take advantage of the fact that...
nice quick move there. We've seen a lot of those kinds of moves with Kadim Jack, Akil Mitchell. Those quick moves actually will surprise any defender, because usually you try to go on a shot fake or some jab steps. But in this case, Mitchell just attacks relentlessly and aggressively.
Well, he said Abu Trotter.
And Converge haven't really gotten a shot attempt yet, as Arana tries to change that, and Diallo finally scoring for Converge. Here's Diallo working on Adam. Puts it up, nice jumper there from the baseline.
And that's where you like Diallo to be.
Here's Diallo working on Adam. Before the double team showed up, decided to pull up and drill that baseline. There, his shoe actually came off.
5 against 4. Diallo on the post. That goes to the basket. Down the net.
Here comes Converge.
Wow.
Over to Diallo! Complete the alley-oop.
Perfect pass.
Up there from Pogoy. Winston over to Balti. Balti a little bit too strong. And Diallo will turn a negative into positive. It's a 1-point game.
And again,
here's that fast break once again.
Right, the young blood showing us they're a very good running team. What about the passing? Perfect.
Perfect pass from Winston to Diallo for that layup. And then Diallo once again, after that Balti miss, puts it in to cut that lead with Winston. Back to De Los Santos. They work their way to Balti, over to Diallo. Good position down low over Kelly Williams. Gets the roll.
The import stopper is available.
Heading now. We Converge, looking to tie things up. We're tied at 67.
That's a kind of...
Timeout's going to be called here as we take a look at that big slam here from Chick Diallo. Set up perfectly by Jordan Heading. And we are tied at 67 apiece. Ratliff for Magnolia. They go inside,
play.
quick move.
It was a great execution there by Terrafirma to free up Edwards.
But eventually, it ends up with Kevin.
Oh, what a pass there.
Edwards looked up, the ball was suddenly there.
Especially with the fact that he's self-aware, and that's one of the important things with regard to the reinforcement.
Nice.
Oh, what a pass! Stopping my narration and finding Edwards with a nice block. Let's take a look at this again.
Look at this. Once he turns that corner, he takes off. A little extra pizzazz.
Evidential using the pick from Brandon Edwards. Great feed to Edwards. And that's honestly one of the understated aspects of Aljo Melesia's game.
It's going to be between Melesio and Glenn Young. It was Brent Paraiso who was the starter, who played well for Terra Firma in their last game. Now it's the turn of Aljo and Melesio, perhaps Coach Chonko trying to get the balance between the starters.
Pringle will go to his import and get it back. Two-man game, they swing it to the wing. Here's Nono using that speed again. Finds Edwards inside.
There's more passing.
Nono to Pringle, extra pass. Ferrer all day to shoot. Short, Edwards with a putback.
I've been counting the number of shots that Terrafirma.
They have Terence Romeo back. Ferrer with a nice handoff. Edwards scores.
I just love the way Terrafirma getting a lot of assists, because of all those drop passes.
Remember, Edwards had a missed slam dunk a while ago. This time he said, let me just kiss it off the glass.